Yo, what's up? It's Kumbi. We got some thunder starting today, some thunder and lightning. Today is day, I think, 14? Wait, let me check. Yeah, day 14. Project HANMA. My phone is on 12%, so it is plugged into the charger. Let me move the cable up so that I have more freedom in terms of how I'm moving my phone. Isn't that dope? You know? Yeah, today was a pretty good day. I would say it was a phenomenal day, actually. I've been recently trying to include more positive words into my vocabulary. I don't know, I feel like I'll just spice it up. I watched like a Charisma on Command video, and one of the things that he mentioned was like, yo, include more. Ooh, my jaw's looking fucking. It's just. But one of the things he mentioned was when you're giving like compliments or someone else like how was your day and stuff, instead of just saying the normal I'm good, thanks and how are you should like make it more, use more emotive or expressive words. So I've made an effort to, instead of just saying oh I'm good, good, thanks, what about you, I made an effort to just be like, oh, it's so yesterday I think the word was fantastic. Like yesterday and the day before my day's been fantastic. And then today was phenomenal, right? And it was accurate to the day. The day was pretty phenomenal. But the one thing that I've noticed in terms of it is that uh, I've gotten comments from a few of my friends when I'm like, oh yeah, it's fantastic or it's phenomenal. And they're, oh yeah, I like that, like that that your day's just fantastic, because I get, not even I guess, it's not something that they hear a lot, right? Because everyone's just like, oh yeah, I'm good, and you, man, or the normal man, bro, it's fucking, I'm fucking tired, shit, right? So it's a bit different for them to hear someone who's just like, yeah, bro, my day's been going amazingly, it's like, oh, it's a good day, and today was a good day. I hit chest. Fucking, that's dope. I hit chest. It was the first time I've hit chest in the gym in ages. I was a bit afraid that my numbers would go down because obviously I haven't been doing the numbers for at least like a month. But none of it went down. I think some of it went up. Yeah, none of it went down and some of it went up. I was doing my incline. That one I struggled with. My incline dumbbell, I'm using like the 27s now. That one I struggled with, but I was still able to like just match the numbers of beforehand, just like a bit like I was like a rep down for like every set of it. And then the flies, I'm stronger. Chest flies, I'm definitely stronger. I added in shoulder press to my workout since I'm trying to grow my shoulders more. Before I had taken it out because I'm like, oh, your shoulders are trained like you train enough pressing movements when you're doing shit like bench and stuff. But now since I'm trying to put some focus onto the shoulders, I decided it's best that instead, like my friend suggested, I add in like a fourth rep with lateral raises. But I decided it's probably, I watched a few like Alpha Destiny videos or Chris Leonidas. No, what? It's not Chris Leonidas, Alex Leonidas now videos, and I came to a conclusion that instead of just adding another rep to my lateral raise, it's probably better that I just add in return shoulder raises to the routine. I feel like that would be more productive than just adding another set of lateral raises. So I did that, added in, I think I pressed like with the 17s. I tried the 20s, and while I could press it, I didn't like how like shaky and unstable I was feeling when I was using them. So I was like, because I was like, nah, I'm gonna get hurt like stupidly. So I was like, nah, let me use the 17s because I feel like I can control the 17s better than I can the 20s. Was it 20s or like 25s? I think it was, yeah, no, it was 20s, yeah. I feel like I can control it better than the 20s. So I felt it was a better idea to just use the 17s because I can actually control it. So I've added that to the routine since I'm trying to grow my shoulders. Um, Sorry, I'm just, in terms of the lateral raises, I have gone up in weight. Before I was kind of just doing the 10 kilograms, which is like what, 10 kilograms, like 20 something pounds. So I just convert to pounds for any American viewers. Use the metric system. Imperial's kind of gay. The only thing that's cool about Imperial, I will say, is that because the numbers are bigger, like with pounds and feet just sound cool, but the numbers being bigger with pounds is always cool because you say a number, especially for someone who's in the gym, right? It sounds cooler when you're like, saying I bench 100 versus I bench 225. That's a bigger number. That's cool as shit, right? Either way, it's the same weight, right? Both are impressive, relatively speaking. They're both impressive. If someone said 100 kgs, you're like, whoa. If someone said 225, it's still whoa. But like 225, that's a bigger number, right? Even though it's the same weight, it's a bigger number. So that's the one thing. So before I was doing with the tens, because I was on the 12s, but then I was like, nah, it's lateral raises. Let me just add in more numbers and stick to this certain spot. But now I'm like, after you're on tens for a while, and when you can do 20 with the 10, like 20 reps with the 10, you're like, okay, now it's time to go up, right? For lateral raises, I see it a bit differently compared to others, where I'm like, before I move up, I need to be able to do like 20 comfortably before I move up, just because of the nature of the training. Some people are like, oh, do lots of the light shit. And I can see the reasoning in that because if it's light, it's kind of forces only the shoulders to work and none of the traps, and then you'll proper feel the burn. And some people are just swinging the weight, and both work in their own rights. I just chose to go in the middle. So there's that. So I did the lateral raises, then I went to do my tricep stuff. So now I'm on like the 12s with the lateral raises. And then with the tricep push downs, I also went higher. Before I was on 28, now I am on 32, which I think is solid. What else? Was there anything else that I went up in numbers? I think that's about it. Yeah, so I'm happy that in terms of the gym, in terms of the numbers, none of my numbers went down. Some of them actually, or most of them actually went up. I'm happy about that because that was really my only worry when I walked in, that my numbers would have gone down because it's been a while since I've been in the physical gym using the really heavy weights. Other than that, today was pretty good. I felt productive in my classes. I'm feeling kind of productive now. I I've reorganized my schedule. I think I said it yesterday, but since I can include the gym because not having the gym isn't an option. I am now 84.8 kilograms, which is very good. I like it. I'm almost 10 kilograms down from my original starting point back in August or October last year, which was 94 kgs, which is super dope. Uh, Obviously, the goal is still the same, which is what's 78? 78 to 75, lowest being 75, but 78, right now, current goal is 83. Then once I reach that, I'll continue going into 80. Then if I reach that, 78, if when. My face is looking leaner. That's something I was pointed out, and I've been noticing it a bit. It's one of those things. It's hard to notice when you see, because I have like what, two mirrors in my room, and then like in my parents' room, there's another like three, but I look at like two. Like if I'm fetching something from their room, like toothpaste or something, and I like their mirror because while I have like a huge mirror, it's kind of it's angled in a way that it makes me not look bad, but it makes me look a bit off sometimes. And because of how big it is and its position, where it's kind of tilted down because it's not hanging, I can't really like look at myself properly with it since it's on the floor. Whereas my parents have like a kind of full body mirror that's on the wall. So I'm able to, if I want to see myself like full body, then I can. So I use that quite a bit. Yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything else of relevance today besides my weights? My numbers still being up, me being visibly leaner. me being closer to my goal. I'm going to this. Oh yeah, I guess I'm going to this event tomorrow. Doesn't mean no video. I'll probably have to. Not even probably. I'll have to do the video earlier, because the gym is still gonna happen. Best believe back day is going to happen regardless, because it's happening early, and this event is like late at night. The only relevance in this is that it'll be the first day within Project Hanma where party, degen, young person, university lifestyle thing will be sort of relevant to what's going on. Whether I'll record any videos, probably not. I don't know, maybe I might, but it wouldn't be for like a video. And maybe it would be like for some future video. So I can do that Hamza shit of just I have like collected clubbing videos and shit, and then when I start being a Casanova, when I eventually start being an absolute Casanova, and then I can start being like, yeah, at this age, I started getting with tons of girls, because you might not know, but as handsome and perfect as I am, as absolutely stunning as I am, I have not had a girlfriend. Now, there's multiple reasons for it. It's not as like some of it was just circumstance, and some of it was me. Like until what 16? Until 16, I was actually not even 16. It was like early the year of me turning 16. I was actually like a very shy person, right? You might not think it now based on how I talk about myself and my life into the camera and shit, but I was actually like a super shy person. Like I struggled to talk to people, let alone girls. And then what 2020, I'd gotten comfortable and shit, and I was feeling good in terms of my age, my position in my high school, because grade 10 is basically when you considered a senior, but you have zero of the senior responsibilities. So I was like, yeah, I was feeling like a G. I was like, I by then I had started seeing good results from my work in the gym, where I was no longer like as chubby as I was, because before I was rounder. But in grade 10, because when I was still I'd been exercising for like a while then, like even though it was just like shit like push-ups and stuff, I could now flex my tricep, my biceps. I'd gotten a lot taller. Like one day I just woke up and I was tall. So I was a lot taller, and because I got taller, I obviously looked leaner. Because when you're taller, if you're, how do I say this? If you're 5'4" and 80 kgs, it looks a lot different than if you're 5'10" and 80 kgs, right? It'll be the same weight, same amount of fat. No, I'm not even talking about some muscle, but just because of the distribution, you'll look leaner, right? So I started being able to like see my jaw and shit. So I was feeling a lot more confident. I decided at the beginning of the year that I was going to go to more parties. I was going to talk to girls. So at the time in my life when I was prepared to start interacting with girls, because I went to an all boys school, so this is like I hadn't gone to, I was gonna say a new experience, but a new experience in terms of teenage me, because primary schools I was co-ed, right? But new experience in terms of teenage me, I was like, it's time to interact. Then COVID happened, so I was kind of, the world said, fuck you, right? And then after that, COVID went on for quite a while. And then it was only like it was only in like matric where I kind of started interacting with girls, but like substantial way, right? Because there was a lot of just, oh, friend has party, but by then the friend group had kind of shrunk, because my friend would have a party, and the one who knew a lot of girls, but by then I was still very shy, so I didn't talk to them at all. But now this friend would have parties, but the friend group had kind of shrunk a lot. It had become more of like a close knit kind of group, and a lot of the people in the group were all taken. As girlfriend, all the females in the group were just like girlfriends of the friends, and then maybe one friend, but she has a boyfriend or girlfriend. So it was very shallow in terms of me interacting with girls. And then what, matric, I got my first like heartbreak. I saved the quotations just because there was a girl that I liked from earlier group, liked texted her for a while, like my opinion way too long. I was still very fresh to the game, right? Texted her very long, took a long time. By the time I kind of shot my shot, it was too late. I'd already been friend zone, so that was my first heartbreak, like substantial heartbreak, you know. But I was like, damn, that's crazy, right? And then after that, I was what? I'm kind of telling this whole story, and I know for a fact I'm gonna retell this story on some video that's specifically about the topic of getting girls. You know, Ham's the type when I was young. Blah, 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 blah. It is true. And then afterwards, I was like, damn, I'm kind of fucked. You probably hear some rain. It's raining pretty heavy right now. I was like, damn, I'm fucked. Like, this was my plan. I wanted a girlfriend this year, right? And then luckily there was a birthday, like I had like a twin where we had the same birthday, and on that day I'd already decided. I was like, I refuse to go into become 18, right, and have never had a kiss, right. So that party, because she was a girl, basically only girls pulled up to the party. So I was like, this is my time, right. I refuse, right. And then I basically pulled out the best game of my life that night, and I got my first kiss, which I found it really cool because I was like, yeah, on my birthday, on my 18th birthday, I decided I am not going into adulthood as a kissless virgin. Now I'm just a virgin. You know the vibes. You know the vibes, pure and unsullied by the world. But yeah, yeah. Not to say that's been my only like macking session. I think I'm using the word macking wrong, but you get the idea based off of context. But to say that right now, in terms of the video, it will be used for a future video of game. Right? But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to a party. I'm probably gonna end this video in a bit because the rain's getting kind of heavy and it's probably fucking up the audio quality since I'm not using a mic. But yeah, party. It's gonna be the first party within the series that is relevant. You'll find out. I'll probably post a video before I go to the party, and then the next day will probably not even be a workout video because I'll probably be hungover, but it will be a kind of update video, a bit of post game analysis, how it went. If I went shit, then I probably just won't talk about it, and then I'll talk about how I feel in terms of weight. I'll probably be lower just because I'm dehydrated and shit. And yeah, that's basically it. I had a good day, fantastic, fabulous day. I hope you did too, or are right now, depending on where you are in the world. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more updates on the Project HANMA series or random rants / life advice that I might or might not give. And leave a comment about something. Peace.